So what's the importance of emotional intelligence? So there's IQ, right, which
Yeah.
is your intellectual intelligence, which was originally done by a Frenchman, and I forget his name. And it wasn't actually a static. It wasn't meant to be a static measure of your intelligence. He actually set it up to see how he could improve the intelligence of young people and what they had to do differently to teach them. But somehow, as time went on, the IQ became a fixed test, right? So as you tell somebody a story, if I told you your IQ was 80, right? And I told you that's not good, and I tell you that, that may cause a limiting belief for you not to be able to go ahead and actually achieve your potential. You're going to shut down, right? Whatever you tell your brain, right? We always said this. Whatever we tell your brain is very loyal to you. It's going to go out and try to prove things. So you have your IQ, and then you have your EQ. Your emotional intelligence is composed of 4 factors. Do we remember what those 4 factors were? Self-awareness is one. So again, it goes back to awareness. You need to know what you're doing in order to have the ability to have a choice to be able to change. Second one is self-management. So once you know how you're acting, then you have to manage how you're acting to see what you need to change in order for it to be beneficial for you and whoever you actually tend to lead. The third one is empathy. That's how you react to other people. You have to kind of almost put yourself in their shoes. Different from sympathy. Empathy means that you actually understand what they're doing. Doesn't mean that you're always going to agree with them. And then the last one is where you actually deal with social relationships. So the emotional intelligence is extremely important because that's your social skills. That's how you're able to go ahead and actually talk to people. That's how you're able to lead people, right? Because what's a leader have to do? A leader is really responsible for the emotions of the group. You have to be able to go ahead and show them what the mission and vision is of whatever project that you have, and you have to be able to control their emotions and make sure that they align with you so that you could influence them, not in a bad way, but in a good way, to be able to accomplish the things that are your mission and are your vision. So those are extremely important. So emotional intelligence tends to be more important really than an IQ. If you look at a lot of people, there used to be a theory out there that 80% emotional intelligence is 80%, 20% is the IQ. That's not really true. That wasn't what Goleman, who actually is not the originator of emotional intelligence, but has actually brought emotional intelligence to the forefront. That's not what he really meant by 80%. But emotional intelligence plays a big part in what you do on a daily basis. And it's extremely important for you to know, right? Especially if you are a leader, right? And we always say that leadership isn't just that you lead people. Everybody's a leader. You have to first be able to lead yourself. And once you're able to lead yourself, you're able to lead others. So you don't need a title to be able to lead. You can lead no matter what. So if you have younger brothers and sisters, or even older brothers and sisters, right? You could be a leader for them. You could be a leader in the family. You could be a leader if you're a mother to your child, and you could be a leader at work. So it doesn't mean that you have to be CEO of